gentlemen, I would like to welcome you. For the first time over national radio and before a live audience, we bring you the first live funeral. Let me preface this by saying that ordinarily I do not perform funerals over radio and before a live audience, but according to the last request of the deceased, Mr. Bernard J. Schwartz, he wished that his burial be one of joy rather than of sadness. Let me begin by introducing the bereaved mourners, Mrs. Carrie Cole Schwartz, wife of the deceased, Mr. Mark Pickert, brother-in-law of the deceased, and Mr. Roy Barlag, theatrical agent of the deceased. And I am Rabbi Kaplan. Bernard was a joyous man, a giving man. After being a stand-up comedian for over 40 years, he filled his life with the laughter of others. Bernard was a pioneer in radio. His radio show was among the best. And I remember when television first came out, I got a call from Bernard, and he said, "Rabbi, me, Bernie Schwartz, I will bring back radio." And when the television first caught on, Bernard called me in the middle of the night. It must have been 11, 12 o'clock, and he said, "Rabbi, would you pray for me?" And I remember my exact words. I said to him, "Bernard, it's not in God's hands, it's in yours." Well, I was wrong. Bernard never succeeded in bringing back radio. Bernie spent most of his life in clubs just like this one. I remember his opening night, he came out and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really glad to be here. I just flew in from Chicago. Boy, are my arms tired." Later in his act, he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really glad to be here, even at this salary." These two guys meet on the street, and one guy says, "What's the latest dope on Wall Street?" The other guy says, "My son." That was always true.
And always his favorite joke was the one where two guys are in a locker, and one guy's putting on a girdle, and the other guy says, "Hey, so when you start wearing a girdle?" And the guy says, "Since my wife found it in my car."
I like when the little old man is hit by a car. A policeman throws his jacket over him, props the old man up against the wall, and says, "Are you comfortable?" And the old man says, "Yeah, I make a nice living."
And his brother-in-law's a diamond cutter. A diamond cutter. He mows the lawn at Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium.
And you want to drive somebody crazy? You have to say, "Send him a telegram saying ignore first telegram."
Bernie, this will bring back radio.
Not at all. You're driving the correct speed limit, 55 miles per hour. You use the correct hand signals. You are courteous to the other drivers, and your inspection sticker is up to date. I just wanted to say thank you, sir, for being a law-abiding citizen.
What? You stopped me to tell me that?
Well, yes, sir. I just wanted you to know that I appreciate it.
I'm doing everything fine until you screwed it all up with your appreciation of what I was minding my own business about. If you want to thank someone, why don't you thank the bastards that break the law? They're the ones that make the quota. They're the ones that give you bastards something to do when you should be out busting up drug traffickers. Here you are showing how nice it could be by the rest of you. anything. I was driving the correct speed limit, using light
Can I
hands.
see your driver's license, please?
My driver's license? Sure. Sure, my license is in here somewhere. My wallet. I'm sure it was. I must have left it at home in my other pants.
I see. Driving without a license, too.
Oh no, I have one. Honest, I just forgot it.
Uh-huh. What year make is this car?
What year? I don't know. It's my brother's car. He never told me what year it was.
Uh-huh. Brother's name and number?
My brother's. I'm sorry, officer. I don't have a brother. Actually, I just borrowed it to get to work in from a friend.
According to this, your borrowed car fits the description perfectly of one stolen not 1 hour ago.
Let me check my wallet again. I'm sure my license is in here somewhere.
What's that?
What's what?
That thing you're holding between your legs.
Huh? It's just a note from a friend.
Well, what's your note wrapped around?
Wrapped around? Oh my God! This isn't the note he gave me. Officer, I swear someone just planted it on me. I don't know if
You could just step out of the car, please.
Step out of the car.
Step out of the car. Drinking too.
Oh no, sir! I swear I was gonna wait till I got to work before I had any.
That's disrespect to an officer of the law, driving without a license, driving a stolen vehicle, possession of drugs, driving while under the influence of intoxicating
Officer.
beverages.
There's $5,000 to forget you ever saw me. If that's not enough, I got a lot more.
Oh?
Yeah,
Where?
in the trunk.
What a coincidence. According to this, your serial numbers match those perfectly of the ones stolen from the First National Bank not 1 hour ago.
Officer, I swear I don't know a thing about it.
That's arriving with stolen money to boot.
I don't know a thing about it.
Turn around, put your hand on top of your head, spread your legs. Uh-huh. I don't suppose that, this is registered. You have the right to be silent, however anything you do say will be held against you in a court of law. Come with me, please.
Officer, do you get me off for going the speed limit and using correct light and hand signals?
No. But I would just like to say thank you, sir, for making my quota.
And then throw it around your head and scream like a chicken. I must have woke her up. I don't know.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Seven.
Hello, this is Joe's Bar and Grill.
Yes. Do you have Sir Walter Raleigh in the can?
Yes, we certainly do.
Oh yeah? Well, you better let him out.
Oh, that's terrible.
I hope you can do better.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with the power company. Can you tell me, is your refrigerator running?
Yes, it is.
Well, you better go kiss it.
Wants a couple of fatal cake. Okay, turkeys.
Pearson's residence.
Yes. Do you have a John there, please?
No, we don't.
Well, what do? Crap on the floor? It was better than yours. Let's go get something to eat.
How about these? How about
Burger King?
Hey, I'd like a Yumbo.
Right.
Hello?
Yes, tell me, is your refrigerator running?
Well, I don't know. Let me go see. Young man, it seems to be working just fine. Is there something wrong with yours?
No. What? Refrigerator running?
Well, the light's on when I open it, so... Maybe you should check your fuse.
Right, I'll do that. Right away. Thank you.
Well, sorry. Goodbye.
Bye.
Story of my life. Why me, Lord?
Hello?
Yeah, do you have a John there?
Yes, I know, sir.
John? John?
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you have a bathroom there?
Of course we have a bathroom here. Do you think we do crap on the floor?
Hello?
Yeah, is there a John there?
Yeah, there's a John here.
Yeah, well, can I speak to him?
Hey! Thank you and welcome back to the $64,000 question. Thank you very much. Now, as you all know, our contestants are the choice. They're going home with present winnings, or they can come back and try to double their money, working their way to a question worth $64,000 in our soundproof booth. But of course, if our contestant should get the answer wrong, he loses all the money, but he does go home a winner with our consolation prize of a wallet-size lamination of the correct answers to the city missed. Now, will you all please give a big welcome back to winner of last week's question for $16,000, and we'll be trying to quadruple that. If you would please, a big welcome, Mr. Leo Lipschitz! Great! And, Mr. Lipschitz, could you tell us what it's like to have possibly won $16,000?
Well, I really don't know. I mean, you haven't sent me the money yet. This is getting kind of expensive. I've been here 5 weeks, simply to remain a contestant. Listen, I really need that money, Mr. Barrett.
Well,
Hotel meal, field, the bar. I need that money.
If you can just answer the next 3-part question, for $32,000, you'll be eligible for the big one of $64,000 in our soundproof booth. Are you ready, Leo?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Now, for the first question, good luck. What is the capital city of the state of Alaska? Now, you have seconds for answering, but I will repeat the question for you. What is the capital city of the state of Alaska? Good luck, Leo. Oh, I'm sorry, it's up. So, Mr. Lipschitz, if you can, what is the capital city of the state of Alaska?
I don't know. Do you know?
That's correct! Juneau, Alaska is the correct answer. Congratulations, Leo! Right, and now, for the second part of our question, what do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhinoceros? Again, you have 10 seconds before answering. But I will repeat the question. What do you get when you cross an elephant
What kind of
with
question is that?
Sorry, Mr. Lipschitz, we didn't answer.
Hell if I know.
That is correct! Albino is the correct answer. Congratulations, Mr. Lipschitz. And now, the third and final question of this evening, if answered correctly, will be worth a grand prize. Chance at the $64,000 question, Mr. Lipschitz, if you can. Name me the practical unit of electrical power equal to 1/700 horsepower, or the power developed in a circuit by a current of 1 ampere flowing through a potential difference of 1 volt.
What?
That is correct! more time. What was the answer to the third
Oh,
question?
hell if I know.
That's correct for the second part of our question.
What's correct?
That was my note.
Well, I don't know. I thought you'd know.
Oh, no, that's the first answer.
Do you know? Hell if I know. What is the answer?
Sorry, you got it right. 1, 2, 3 in that order.
Oh!
Sorry.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Just step into our booth here.
Wait a minute, I get claustrophobic.
Ladies and gentlemen, our contestants had not been advised of any of the questions put to them previous to this program, and to further prevent them from hearing what the question is, we must seclude them in our soundproof booth so that all outside interference is excluded. As you can see, our contestant can hear nothing from the booth. And now, for the final question of this evening. If answered correctly, will be worth a grand sum of $64,000. Mr. Lipschitz, if you can. The Beatles' first album from which one of their movies was made was A Hard Day's Night. In 1966, Lennon and McCartney wrote another hit song, which was also the album title and the title of their hit movie. Mr. Lipschitz, for $64,000, please name me that hit title. I'll give you a moment to think it over. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lipschitz, your time is up. What is your answer?
Help!
That is correct! $64,000! Like tonight, Al's Cars. Come by Al's Cars and buy Al's Cars. Al's Cars all run on 4 wheels, and at Al's Cars, the ones with leaky roofs have bucket seats. Al's Cars, just look at this. 73 Cruiser with dual carbs, 3 on the floor, 4 doors, white walls, sidewalls, firewalls, and room enough to lie down in the back seat. Specially priced tonight only at Al's Cars. Make us an offer. Al's Cars. All Al's Cars have all the original mileage. Al's Cars. At Al's Cars, don't groan if you need a loan. We float the note. Al's Cars. Here's a view. A car sold to us by a little old lady who never drove under 30 miles an hour when she was run down by a little old man who never drove under 70 miles an hour. Al's Cars. Al's Cars. You'll be proud to have one of Al's Cars sit in your driveway. Al's Cars. All our little runarounds have a 90-day unconditional guarantee. No questions asked. If something goes wrong before 90 days, please. No questions asked. Al's Cars. That's Al's Cars. Al's Cars. That's... 3 years ago, Doug Graves of Graves Funeral Home and Stephanie Botti of Taxidermy and All That Stuff married. At which time they formed a new concept in funeral homes where any man or woman, boy or girl, dog or cat, can, at the time of their demise, will their body to the care of our wonderful new home and have it back within a week. The name of this revolutionary concept, of course I will. Now you need not worry about losing your loved ones forever, because now you can leave the work to us, and within a week, your loved ones can spend eternity right in the comfort of his own home. That's why our motto is, why take a hearse to the grave when you can take a taxi? And I'm very happy to say one of our first clients has agreed to be our guest this evening, so if you would please bow your heads in silence, take off your hats, and in all reverence, welcome the late Mr. How do you do? Fine, thank you. This was Mr. Daniel Merriweather, successful businessman from Walla Walla, Oregon. He comes to us this evening courtesy of his wife, who writes... My husband has been no stuffed shirt at our home since he passed on. Even his friends and relatives, when over for dinner, still love to include Dan in the group game afterwards, like Blind Man's Bluff or Pin the Tail on Father. And even little Jeffries brought the house down when the other night during dinner he piped, "Oh, no more for Dad, he's stuffed." And Dad is still very full of information as he makes an interesting kiosk. Quite a conversation piece. Thank you, Mrs. Merriweather. Yes, your loved ones can still be useful and lots of fun on the house. Have him greet your friends at the door. At parties, he's a great hat and coat rack.
called in for American Express traveler's checks, and you're about to witness a crime.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
You're about to witness the same crime in slow motion.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
History Matinee, where we bring you the finest movies adapted to radio. Today, we present the further adventures of Holmes and Watson, starring Razzle Bathbone and Nasal Bruce in Killer Food.
Holmes! Are you sure you won't join me and have something to eat? These things are very good, you know.
No, thank you, Watson. Something's intriguing me, and I seem to have lost my appetite.
A new case.
I'm not sure. It says in this morning's post that Sir Charles Schmelding, president of National Health Food Academy, was found dead in Moorgate Park last evening.
How interesting. Marks on the body, foul play and such.
None.
Well, using deductive reasoning, what do you think happened to the man, Holmes?
Elementary biology, Watson. He was poisoned. Oh, go on, my dear friend. I'm sure those are all right.
Oh, yes.
Are these the rooms of Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Well, they are indeed. What can I do for you, miss? How can I be of service to you?
Watson, who is it?
Are you Mr. Holmes?
Well, no, but I shall get him for you. Do come in. Holmes! A beautiful young woman to see you.
Well, miss, what can I do for you?
Are you Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
I am. And you are?
Miss Belgrade? You just...
So I'm leaving this here.
Oh, Miss Holmes, you've got to help me. You've just got to.
Well, if anyone can, Holmes can. There we go.
What? Just what seems to be the problem, miss?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, it's father. He's missing.
Father?
I envy the man.
Yes, Arthur C. Belgrade.
Arthur C. Belgrade. Belgrade. Watson, where have I heard that name before?
One of Moriarty's henchmen.
No, Watson. Isn't he the owner of the Burger Heaven fast food chain?
Yes, one and the same. And I haven't seen him for 3 days.
Well, what makes you think
and on the other 2 for 1 pizza at Pizza Hut.
No. 2 for 1? Really?
So you see, he must have been kidnapped. Oh, Mr. Holmes, you must help me.
I don't suppose I can keep that.
Watson.
Well, I only wanted to examine it. Good Lord.
Watson, I want you to take Miss Belgrade back to her. And just who might you be?
I, sir? I'm just the delivery boy, sir.
Mm-hmm. Who told you where to deliver?
I never saw him before, honest.
His name.
He didn't give air.
Didn't give out.
Give it.
Oh! The professor will be right proud of me this time, you will.
Looking for these.
He's getting away.
Go, Watson. He is of no consequence. Holmes. It's all right. I have already what is important. Moriarty is behind all this.
Moriarty?
Yes, Watson. The Colonel Sanders of crime. I have been tracking him for 3 months, and now he's made his first mistake.
Holmes! Look! They're coupons! Buy 1 taco, get 1 free from Taco Bell. Free Moby Jack and Pepsi from the Jack in the Box. And there's 1 from Burger Heaven.
My father never had those type of coupons made.
Let me see those. What's this in the corner? Watson, have a look.
Well, it looks like mustard.
Yes. What it is, all right? Good going, my dear friend. Yes, it is mustard. It's a peculiar kind of mustard. Falcon's German mustard, to be exact. And I happen to know for a fact it's the only kind of mustard Professor Moriarty will eat. Watson, get that girl home quickly.
Oh, thank you, Holmes.
Guard her. And admit no one. You understand? No one. And under no circumstances are you to leave. I've some business to attend to.
Suppose you're hungry. I mean, we could spawn away.
Watson, please.
She's gone! Vanished! Poof! Nose. Oh, Watson, you are an incorrigible idiot. Holmes was right. The worst of it is, oh, she was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen. The rich sweep of her chestnut mane, those intelligent sea-spotted, foam-fermented eyes, and her long neck like a white bird mourning for its lost mate. Best of all, her trim buttocks and her bounteous bust. Oh, to think that I had touched these lips to the nape of that dear neck but an hour ago. There we were, cheek to cheek, quietly sipping a Jack Cola. And I felt a curious and sudden torpor, a heaviness in my limbs. I had not felt such an ominous sensation since that hellish summer in Devon. See The Adventures of the Devil's Foot, Collected Adventures, Volume 2. My vision blurred. I slipped out of my chair. My last memory is a hazy forest of hot French fries and mustard soiled nut. When I awoke, she was gone. Vanished! Right from under my nose. There is nothing left for me to do but to confess how I bungled it to Holmes and devote the rest of my life to revenge.
Good evening, Governor.
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Who else do you think would be talking?
Well,
You sure are a fine man. How'd you like to have me?
I'm afraid I don't follow you, miss.
Oh, you don't have to follow me. I'll take you right up to my place.
Wait! No, I can't go. No. I'm on a case. Yes, Holmes would be right proud of me.
Now, a case?
Yes, and because of an old war wound, I'm finding it increasingly difficult to enjoy myself Sexually, as it were.
Oh, how terrible.
Yeah.
Now, you say you're on a case. What are you, signing a copper?
No, dear child, no need to worry. No. I'm a private detective, yes.
A private? Really?
Yes! I am Mr. Sherlock Holmes! Yes,
The famous Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
yes, one and the same, Holmes.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, excuse me for not recognizing
Well,
you.
it's quite all right, dear child. Quite all right.
Mr. Holmes, for you, I can make a special deal. Me and my sister Nora, she's into leather, you know.
No, I don't. Leather, you say? No, where do you live?
You don't have to come by later. Take this down.
Your address?
221B Baker Street.
Wait a minute! I live at 221B Baker Street.
Right you are, Watson. And a very fine job of deductive reasoning, I might add.
Holmes! I was only trying to examine
No
the
time
text.
for that now, Watson. Through this disguise, I have discovered that not only is Moriarty behind the Belgrave disappearance, but he has his roots in one of the major institutions of our time. Fast food.
Fast food?
Yes, Watson. Slowly and meticulously, Moriarty has acquired controlling interest on every fast food chain on the board, and diabolically changed the ingredients. The Big Mac became less big and more Mac. Same with the Moby Jack, less Moby, more Jack. Not to mention what happened to Taco Bell, the Whopper, Yumbos.
No! Yumbos!
Yes, Watson. They insist it's your way, but in fact he is slowly filling us with his poison until it's too late, and you're hooked for life.
Good God, Holmes! We must stop him!
Right you are, Watson. Come along.
Righto!
Watson.
What?
Come along.
Right!
Here, hold the pickle. Here, hold this lettuce. You will see you can't upset us. There is nothing you can do to upset us. You'll see. Hold the pickle, hold the lettuce. Simple murder, don't distress us. Boiling, flaying, or filleting, make us feel fine. Do it my way. Do it my way. Do it my way. It's my pleasure, Miss Belgrave. I'm a sadist. He's a pervert. You're a killer. You're a rapist. Wouldn't you like to be a psycho too? I'm a sadist. You're a killer. You're a pervert. You're a rapist. Wouldn't you like to be a psycho Sign the deed, you burger heaven, or I shall toss you into the vat of special sauce. Then a special sauce for you.
Perhaps the lady wishes not to sign.
You. So, you decided to join our little party.
So we meet again. Moriarty. If you would be kind enough to untie Miss Belgrave.
So, you think you have her saved? And if I refuse, what would you do?
I'm afraid, Moriarty, you'd be through. So untie her now, you depraved human being.
You don't scare me, you scrawny string bean. So get out of my way, you're wasting my time.
Here's one, Moriarty, you never rhyme. I'll squeeze you and roll you and juice you like an orange.
And I'll boil you and fillet you and make you look like
Oh, Watson!
Hamburger helper, Holmes!
No!
Holmes, what you said about the leather, does it still hold?
Hey, man. What the hell do you think you're doing? Are you nuts? Do you know what this means?
Yeah.
I don't think you do, idiot. Imbecile.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, turkey. Damn, I never would have believed it, my own brother. You're gonna cause it all, aren't you? You're gonna cause it all, this fiendish invention of yours, this wheel. Oh, I grant you it looks innocent enough. Just a round little piece of wood with a hole in the middle. But it won't stop there. Oh, no. It only starts there. You'll make another one. And you'll show it to your friends. One of those guys will get the idea you can put these things together. Then put them all together and put a platform on it and realize it'll roll and carry things so he won't have to work so hard. Then he'll make another one so we'll have to work less. Then he'll show it to his friends. And all those guys who want to mass produce them in and call them cars. And then we all go to work to buy them for our women. It doesn't stop there. Oh no, it just starts there. Then one guy gets a better idea. He paints them blue or green or puts a log on it to sit on. Optional, of course. And it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it just starts there. Because one factory owner gets jealous because the other one's doing a better business. So what does he do? He attacks the factory and destroys it, creating corporation wars. And then all the survivors move to another country and start making more towns and making more cars and inventing airplanes, bombs, guns, armies, rubbers, unemployment compensation, Vegematics, vacuum cleaners, subways, biofeedback machines, space satellites, factory against factory, country against country, wars, depressions, diseases, VD, pet hemorrhoids, and all because of this.
Wait a minute! You stone Neanderthal turkey. This is a smoking stone for your joint.
Oh, wow, 4 out.
If you think you're going to make me feel guilty, it isn't going to work.
I am not trying to make you feel guilty.
Yes, you are. It's that whole silent bit, that herd puppy dog face.
You're the one feeling guilty. I'm just sitting here doing my thing. You have a perfect right to some peace and quiet. I understand that. I'm not feeling hostile. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm being adolescent and self-indulgent to expect some playfulness at this late hour. Especially when you already showed affection once this morning. I'm sorry. I forgot you have no sense of humor. No, really, honey, let's be friends.
What, lover?
Sugar lips.
What, babykins?
Hungry chops.
What?
Nothing!
Oh, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
Ooh.
You were going to say something. What was it?
Oh, it wasn't important, and I'm not in the mood anymore. I think I'm going to go transplant Vern and clean out my closet.
Jesus Christ!
What, baby?
I can't take this anymore. I just can't take it. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
What is the matter with you? One minute you're yelling at me, leave you alone. The minute I leave, you howl at me for leaving. What the hell do you want me to do?
Nothing. You do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. Where do you think you're going?
Out.
Oh, fine. Good. The room. Leave the room.
I'm leaving the room.
I'm supposed to be your little toy, your little puppy dog. Is that it? Be what you want to be what you want? Is that it? Well, I don't suppose you... I want something different? No, you don't care about me. You don't care. Fine, good, excellent. I'm really glad to realize that my feelings don't count. I guess there's only one thing left for me to do. I guess I just better go start packing because you don't seem to care about anything.
Then you stop it! Listen to me!
Honey, are you all right? Sit down. No, lie down. Something to drink, a Coke or something?
It's okay. I'm okay. Look, let's just forget about all this. You go do your books. I'm fine now, really.
Honey, I'm spending this evening with you. Oh, good child.
Honey, do you love me?
What?
Do you love me?
Yes, sweetheart.
Sucker.
A decade ago, New York City hired its entire derelict population for the reclamation of tons of discarded cigarette butts from its streets and gutters. Out of a 10-year effort comes the world's first recyclable cigarette, Decade. The most amazing discovery and attempt of a century. Decade is the first cigarette with all the advantages of the others. Decade is the only cigarette with the total system. A high-filtration, low-tar cigarette is a complex system of interacting parts: the tobacco, the filter, and the papers. All cigarettes have tobacco, but Decade tobacco is a blend of the finest tobaccos from top-grade cigarette brands, a mild mixture with all the benefits of all the others. All cigarettes have filters, but Decade filters are a blend of the finest filters from top-grade cigarette brands, chopped up into sections and layered back-to-back to get all the benefits of all the others. All cigarettes have paper, but Decade paper is a blend of the finest papers from top-grade cigarette brands, pulped and reformed to get all the benefits of all the others. And to prove it, we picked at random from our audience Mr. Randy Scamp, who will take the Decade challenge.
Is this right?
Yes, sir, right this way. Right. Yes, sir, do you smoke?
Yes, I do.
And approximately how much do you smoke?
Well, I used to smoke about 10 packs of cigarettes a day, but ever since I lost my left lung, I cut my smoking in half.
Fine. Now, I'd like you to take a simple taste test. Please have a seat, Mr. Scamp. And tell us which of these 3 cigarettes you prefer. Cigarette A.
That was smooth. smoker.
Combining taste with ecology and economy. Decayed regular, decayed menthol, and new decayed unleaded. Taste the taste you used to taste. The taste you'll taste again and again and again. Because with decayed, the next cigarette you smoke is your first cigarette. Now don't you want to be a decayed smoker?
Yeah, can I have another?
Decayed. Make Cade your last request. Decayed. The cigarette that's got its shit together.
I came for something in Handlebar.
Your own face, my fine fella?
Very clever.
Yeah. Firstly, let me familiarize you with the facial follicle franchise of Fresno, California, famous since 1954. I'm Francis McPfeiffer, foreman of this factory outlet.
How do you do?
For myself, fabulous. And you, my friend?
Fine.
Fantastic. Now, foremostly, we fix folks with facial falls for fun and frolic. We feel that the firm fit of these follicles frees you from any fears of your mustache falling off. For, as our fearless first president once foretold, fix the faucet, fry French fries, football with the fellas, fondle a friend, any fling. But the mustache falls falling off, forget it!
Enough of this bull drill. Your infatuation with S freaks me out. It's an awful effect on my vocabulary.
Forsooth and forlorn, my fury reformatory efforts have been futile.
I have to go before 12. I'm leaving for Venezuela.
Venezuela! Fancy that! My father lives in Venezuela. There's a flax farm. Praise me the flax for half-price favors.
Forget it.
Father likes the freedom in Venezuela. Few federal officials ever frequent his farm, so he grows these funny flowers for fun and profit. And boy,
Yes, will you please?
without fail.
Now,
Fabulous with your features.
You think so?
Of course, we have other facets of handlebars. We have handlebar with front light. Fun, huh?
Frankly, a bit much.
Now, handlebar with bells. First-rate concave mirrors for a full view forward and from the rear.
I feel this is going too far.
Freeze! I found this finest streaming fibers manufactured in Fiji.
Stop!
Funny you should have said that. Handbrakes at a fraction of the former price.
Are you finished?
Have you had enough? Oh, it's just ferret out of the fricas. Afternoon, sir.
Is it?
Hi there.
Forenoon, sir.
Would like to, well, my problem is, if I could only,
Leave off, fumble face. Forgive me, but can you forsake these fragments and formulate some formidable verbiage?
are you making fun of me? If I only could. You know what I need is a new image, give my life new possibilities, to explore possibilities, far-reaching ideals, to go boldly where no man has gone before, powers and abilities far beyond that of mortal men, to bend minds and change the courses of mighty rivers, to fight for truth, justice, and the American way. Jerry Mathers, the Beaver.
Fill your facial void with Francis McPfeiffer's figurine facial fibers will transform from fumunga to finesse with a fanciful front piece.
oh, fit me, Francis, for heaven's sakes, fit me.
I'll take this one.
Fine, sir. Firstly, let me fix this young fellow with... where are they? Ah, you need the Phantom, our super style for supermen. Finished?
Yes, please. What price?
Sells for, feces. Where's the price, folks?
I, Azog, been through sun of smoten shell to Mount Vesuvius, there to banish from that noble summit Menzar, the evil black cloud.
Hey, I think I'm more the romantic type.
Let me see, oh, the fiasco of following the feminine fidelities. Yes!
Fidelity. Do you mean the degree to which an electronic system accurately reproduces at its output the essential characteristics of its input system?
Females, you fallacious filbert. This one. Infatuation never fails.
Please, I need my
Oh,
20.
you gave me 20, right? Flash right back. I'm afraid foolish me left the cash in the safe.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Haply do I think on thee. Red state, light to the lark, the break of day, a rising sun and earth. Sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love, remembering.
4.55 for you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 55. I'll fumigate and form this for you.
Hey, do you have anything with more sex?
You don't have to bother.
Father, just for you. Just for you. Flirtatious follicles. Freelance free-willed free men looking for free-for-alls. Spiro Frankfurter. This one is very popular with Les Fox.
You mean the girls will like me?
No. But very popular with females. I sold 5 to housewives the day before.
My mustache?
Oh, yes. I'll fumigate and form it for you.
I had what drifted into a devil when I screamed the pillow. I realized it was merely a casual acquaintance named George. Star salesman wanted to show me the back seat of a 1963 Bel Air, an identical one to the one I had just washed, at a much better price. He invited me to try it out, but I merely paid an in pornographic thank you note. And as I bid him an indecent farewell, I covered him up so he could continue with his unusual activity.
It'll be a few minutes on the form bidder. How'd that for his fare?
Oh, too kinky. Confidentially, I was a little
Frightened at the friction. Yeah, the fringe benefits far outweigh the frenzy.
What's that?
For the sport, Falcon.
No.
No? Famous Fu Manchu.
No.
No. Fungus for the post-pubescent.
Oh.
No? Flora and fauna, the fuzz with life of its own, great for conversation. No? Cold beers to cover any imperfections?
I want my mustache before he tries another.
Fine, sir, don't be selfish.
You see, this mustache should, like when I talk, like, people, they don't listen. You know what I mean? I mean, I need this mustache to help me talk.
I've just a thing for you. Be the life of all your affairs with the philosopher. I'll fetch your fine, Spencer.
Oh, please, no.
It is ridiculous to think that in this day and age one can reveal so much of himself in the self-same situation and not suffer the maniacal repercussions of a killed or be killed society. In order to persevere and preserve my impromptu qualifications, I need to be able to see people as they clearly appear. You, for instance, you look as though you're from Germany and you're running away from... Ow!
Finished! Was that for a piece?
No. I don't think people would understand me any better. I mean, this mustache needs to be, like a part of me.
Well, for the creative fellow we have, weave it yourself facial hair collected from bathroom floors, the famous fellows. Forgetful me. Shall I fetter it to your face, or do you prefer to fit it yourself?
The fandango I'm flying to facilitates you fit me.
Oh, you look fine in fetching it and fricassee in these fibers. But firstly, I'll fill you in on some follicle fitness. Now, flax your mustache frequently with father's flax, as flax improves the firmness and gives it that flash that fetches the female of your fancy.
Yes, it was ridiculous to think that a mere mustache could help.
I figured this phase you were fermenting in was for feelings of insecurity and effectiveness in an effort to find your true self.
Maybe I'd be better off just to stay the way I am.
Well, that's far-fetched. How can you find yourself, your true self, without a facade to fall back on?
I have to leave. Is there anything else?
Oh, a few facts. Feel confident and forget about food in your follicles with McViper's nostril falls, for there's no foul odor with McViper's nostril falls. Take off before feasting. Your follicles remain fragrant and foul-free, far from greasy foods.
Wait a minute. Don't attach it yet. I'd like to look at this one.
I guess there's no help for me.
One final fur piece. From far-off Afghanistan, life's furtive futilities float to the surface in a fusillade of fury.
Die Heil!
I figured you were from the fatherland. Quite all right.
Lord, such a lifeless life we lead. You know, I'd like a lot more life and a lot less lifelessness. Like a limelight in our lifelong lie to light about lives. Let up on this letdown, you lethargic, litter-headed liquor lappers. Lose some leakage? Look in the latrine, limbo breath. Your lifeblood was launched light years ago.
Fluently inflected, forceful and provocative, relevant, picture perfect, no fan.
I like this a lot. Does it include a...
Ha! Have no fear. If, for any reason, this fine spine should frazzle at the fringe, simply forward the unfrazzled portion, air freight, to the facial follicle franchise at 555 Frankfurt Freeway, Fox River Grove, Florida. They'll fix it for you free of fee. Have you got that?
Yeah, all you lack is leading me to lay down my loot.
Oh, follow me. Funny how fluently you've inflected your past few races.
Yes, I've learned to relax and leave lamenting over language to the linguists and the lecturers.
At face value, you come off like a frontal lobotomy failure.
Faith! Don't leave! I can't remove the mustache! Wenn ich hat Jorden ist toll auf Deutschland mit Bugs Bunny! Ich werde nicht mehr bleiben! Ich frage, wie das Chicken Cross the Lord! Ich kenne nicht, dass wir es fragen, Dummkopf! Also diese Sprache ist du! Dankeschön!
This is how it could happen. And it could happen here, late in 1945, when, after Hitler's suicide, two of his mentally questionable aides saved something that could prove fatal to the modern world. They saved Hitler's mustache, a probing radio docudrama, into an insane plan to clone Hitler back to life in the late 1970s. This is the story of a toothbrush mustache frozen solid for a diabolical plot to stir from beyond the grave a new wave of terror. This is the story of men dedicated to finding and destroying the menace. This is the story of the only mustache ever to make #1 of the FBI's 10 most wanted list. The cloning of the century is now a spectacular radio broadcast event. They saved Hitler's mustache, one of the closest shaves in history. Don't miss it. Limited engagements at selected stations only. Check your local newspapers for listings. They saved Hitler's mustache. Don't hear it alone. And now, Health and Sex Monthly presents The Health and Sex Advisor with Dr. Ida M. Hornay, master's degrees in sexology and gynecology, co-therapist in marriage counsel and sex counseling, head of Tishomingo Dairy Lunch Club, and author of the book Sex, for Work and for Play.
Good evening, Doctor. Our first letter tonight is from Mrs. O.R. Gasm. She writes in, should you brush your teeth before or after oral sex?
Well, many have found that brushing your teeth during oral sex can be very stimulating. Oral tick can also be very satisfying. The American Dental Association has stated that oral sex can be fun as well as cavity preventing. Remember, cleanliness is next to cunnilingus.
Doctor, our next letter is from Mrs. G.E. She writes in, my husband and I have found that making love on top of the washing machine is great fun. Should we continue?
As long as you don't fall in. Also, remember to use a low-sudsing detergent. My husband and I enjoyed having sex in our refrigerator until we became frigid. We now have received less results by making love with our wearing blender.
Mrs. A.M. writes in, every time I want to make out with my boyfriend, he wants to play with frogs. What do you suggest I do?
Well, it is a little known fact that I just happen to know that each year 2 out of 5,000 post-pubescents contract horny toady, a dreaded disease which seemingly strikes some overactive male egos during early development, giving them the overwhelming sensation to mate like the American bullfrog by puffing its chest out to 3 times its normal size. The only precaution you should take is not to go too near a large body of water, as you both might drown in the excitement. There are 3 things that you can do. Number 1, study a frog holds hands. Number 2, wear a green frog suit. And number 3, have any warts removed immediately. The symptoms usually disappear within 2 to 3 days. However, any warts that do remain could cause a relapse next mating season.
Is it all right that my wife loses her voice every time we go to bed, writes in Mr. K.O.?
Is it all right? Well, if you get patented, I'll be your first customer. You might try sending your measurement into the Guinness Book of World Records.
Mr. S.M. writes in, every time someone mentions any sexual device or marital aid or shouts rubber panties and a rubber duck, I want to act out my leather fantasies. What can be done for me?
Okay, if you could just send your name and your address, we could set up some special encounter sessions. Now, it might not cure you, but keep in mind that leather fantasies wear longer.
Well, Doctor, here's a very interesting letter. The name and address is withheld. Doctor, I want to know what to do about my husband. One time by accident, I left my pocketbook at home when I went shopping. When I came back to get it, my husband was getting into his car in my clothes. Well, you can imagine my surprise. He belongs to a Rotary Club and all. So I phoned him to a shoe store. Well, he had this guy trying on all kinds of shoes, and most of them too small. And then, all of a sudden, he lifts up his skirt, so the salesman and I both catch a glimpse of my best black lace panties, full to the brim. Well, you can imagine my surprise. I rushed home for him so he wouldn't suspect anything. I want to do the right thing. After all, he's a big TV personality. He works on a talk show, reading letters to an advisor. That's not a very good letter. No, it's not a good letter. No, it's not. It's a better letter.
This is your wife! Hey, folks, this is your wife, and it's really a good one.
It's not my wife. No. No, it's not. Please, Doctor, will you give me a letter, please? Doctor, will you please give me that letter? Doctor!
Answers all of your questions. On behalf of Dr. Horney and her undercover assistant, we wish you a good night.
X77. Final instructions. Your contact code. Leg bone white meat. Remember, the big nest is on the corner of 5th and East Side. You can destroy this recording by eating the extra crispy drumstick. Good luck, X77.
My contact code is leg bone white meat. The big nest is on the corner of 5th and East Side.
Number 5. Eating chicken? Eating chicken? Yeah, eating chicken. Leg, bone, white meat. Number 7. Gonzo sends me.
So?
Well,
Prove it.
numbers. Oh my God.
Right.
You?
Me?
Yeah.
The big nest, he's on the...
Yeah.
Big hen has flown the coop. Rooster says never. Pluck, if necessary.
But what do we do with the eggs?
Take him to the big nest.
Yeah. Where is the big nest?
The big nest is on the corner of it.
Yeah.
It's on the...
Yeah?
It's on the...
Pipe down, man, come on!
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Joking? This is no time for gags! Come on, man, spit it out! Tell me! Some gag.
Welcome to Sign Off Theater, our last offering of the evening for night owls, insomniacs, and the mentally disabled. Sign Off Theater hopes you have enjoyed our programming and will join us again tomorrow when we will resume another day. And don't forget next week's special radio event when Sign Off Theater presents They Saved Hitler's Mustache. And now our last feature, the prequel to The Godfather, entitled Hit or Miss.
Hello, Chiparelli? Yeah, this is he. How's the family? Oh, that's cute. I'll send a bouquet. Now, how's the family? Oh, that's terrible. I'll send a wreath. Now, business. Still got those mechanics from the islands? That's right. I've got a little job for you. That can't refuse. No, I just want you to get rid of the guy who witnessed the job I did. Well, how was I supposed to know he was your nephew? Look, if you had been a proper influence, he would have been on the other side of that long arm. Yeah, I'll try to make it to his bon voyage, but my car's not running too well, and I got 2 guys coming to fix it. Yeah, okay. Well, if I don't make it, send my regrets and condolences. And I'll send this bag back with your boys. Okay. Arrivederci.
Yeah. Says that the car won't have started. 2, 6, and 7, a cod feather.
Yeah, it's got a bad knock when you're wrong.
Yeah, we checked it out.
I don't see no street signs.
Hey,
What do we got?
is this the 2, 6, and 7, a cod feather?
Yeah, I'm the godfather. You the mechanics from the islands?
That's all right. We're coming here to fix the wagon.
It's not my wagon you gotta fix.
Hey, you call about a knock.
Yeah, well, what's your price?
Well, it depends on how bad a knocker you got.
Well, I want you to take this guy, for a ride.
Hey, I'm a no chauffeur.
No. He said he got a guy. Maybe he means the Carmen guy. Sure.
I want you two to get overshoes for him. The cement kind.
Overshoot. What? First I'm a chauffeur, now I'm a haberdasher.
No, I think he wants us to change his brake overshoes.
I don't really care how you do it, just kill him.
See, don't care how we do it, just as long as we kill him.
My partner and I gotta talk these over.
Is it more money you want?
This is no trouble.
See there? My brother, he's a some tough. He could lick his weight in, wild caterpillars.
Hey, sure, but I always get the fuzzy tongue.
It's nice to see two young men start a family business. You must really love your brother.
Well, I'm used to him.
Yes. I was in love once, but I got the business. But that's another story.
I got the time.
Wait a minute. We don't want to listen to that stuff.
Hey, you know, that reminds me of a story so dirty. I'm ashamed to think of it.
What would Mama say if she heard you say that?
Finish the story!
I want you guys to give me the facts.
Have you got the facts?
No, but there's a gay bar down in the street.
I stole it at gay bar to pry off some hubcaps.
Don't you have any facts at all?
This guy, he's really stuck on them a fact.
Maybe he's a fairy godfather.
Hey, you can't fool me. There's no such a thing as a fairy godfather.
I want a full, detailed report.
Okay, you want a full report? I give you a full report. Okay, the first day was a Sunday. That was a day off. We don't work. And then the first thing Monday, we waited outside of his house all day long. But he didn't come out. I don't think he was home. Tuesday, we followed him into a restaurant. But the food was so lousy, we left. And then Wednesday, we followed him into another restaurant, and he left just as our food came. Which is, we should have taken advice, because our food left later too. See? Okay. And then Friday, well, that was a Jewish holiday, so he don't eat at all.
So you haven't shouted at him?
Sure we shouted him. We shouted him all day.
And what day was that?
Saturday. Saturday. That's some good joke, you
Oh,
boss.
that's good. I like a little humor in a man.
That's about a little humor you're gonna find in any man.
You just don't know good humor when you hear it.
I sure I do. It's got little tinkly bells when you buy the ice cream.
Here's half the 20,000 in hundreds. You get the other half when the job is done. Fill them full of lead.
Hey, that sounds good. How we do that?
Well, I tell you what, take him back to the shop and get us some ball bearings and a funnel and we...
Hey, you! Here's your $10,000.
Hey, get off me! I don't care if you are my brother. You're heavy.
Hey, where's my hat?
Huh? Oh, he's got it.
Oh, sure. Hey, wait a minute. He gave you the whole of our half. Now, I wanted my half.
Huh?
Look, I explain it to you.
Okay.
In a hole is a two halves. Now, I know there's not a much in a hole, and you know there's not a much in a hole, but half of that hole's mine.
Wait a minute. Climb out of this hole and explain yourself.
Look, he had a one hole.
Are we back to the facts?
No, wait a minute. He gave you the half of the hole. All I want is my half and a half.
Hey, you want some coffee to go with a half and a half?
Yeah, sure.
2 coffees with a half and a half.
No, see, I wanted my fair share.
Oh, you wanted your quarter?
Yeah, sure, I want
Okay,
my
what's your quarter?
Puts about 6 beers.
Well, I buy you 2 6-packs when we get home.
I get
Okay.
2 6-packs. Wait a minute, I wanted my half and a half.
Why didn't you say that before? Okay, here you go. You get 50 hundreds, that's a $5,000, so here you go. 1, 2,
I want you guys to leave before 6.
7, 8,
You be gone before the gang is 12.
13, 14, 15, 16. Hey, wait a minute. You old enough to have this morning?
I'm at 22.
23, 24,
Hey, how old are you?
28, 29,
Hey,
30.
you can't fool me. You're at least at 37.
That's good. 38, 39,
Hey,
40,
how old are you?
63.
64, 65. Oh! You're stealing 15! Come on, you're older brother. You can give me back 15.
I'm sorry. Here, give it to me.
Okay.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sure.
Who's the winner of that ball game yesterday?
I don't know.
I think the Dodgers won.
1 million in prostitution.
2, 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6.
Hey. I bet you never guess how I got this money.
No, how you get it?
I get this money free.
3 million in drugs.
4. Listen, I'm tired of
Okay,
counting.
well, the bookkeeping, sure, I'll take it.
Great.
Hey, answer the phone!
Where's the phone?
Where's the phone? I'll come to exit.
Yeah, Godfather here. there. Go ahead. What? Not again? What do you mean she can't make it? Why me? We ain't got no mice. Pumpkins are out of season. A glass, what? Why me? All right. But this is definitely the last time. Okay, yeah. Let her ever dance. God, I hate doing this. This is so frustrating. Where's my wand? I have to do this one more time. One more time. Turn her all into a bunch of frogs.
Hey, maybe now you believe in a fairy godfather.
Ladies and gentlemen, Random Scare, Mark Sticker, Van Cavlin, Miss Carrie Cole, and Roy Barlow. Let's bring them all back with a round of rousing applause. Random Scare.
Yes, contrary to popular rumor. We will be back. We will.